Nuisance streaming, something I do not like. I am not a fan of these people that go out and do wild stuff to go viral or gain some kind of clout. A really good example of something like this is Johnny Somali or Vitaly TV. Two people that found out real hard why you shouldn't do stuff like this. Vitaly is currently sitting in I believe, a Filipino prison. It's been a while since I've looked into him. There hasn't been a lot. I'm waiting to see what happens with that trial. And Johnny Somali currently kind of in prison. He can't leave South Korea. They keep adding charges and dragging out his court date, financially kind of ruining him that way. But there's other people that do stuff like this. And this guy went viral. He got what he wanted, doing some pretty vile shit. Check this out.
Chill.
Go keys. Oh, they went out.
Oh, shit. Oh my God,
we going fucking viral. That's what I'm saying. Turn this motherfucker up. Everybody nice and comfy. Everybody thinks shit over.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
So just so you understand, the guy literally was throwing these, and these are, the giant explosion fireworks. I don't know what they're called. The big expensive ones, like mortars. You blow them into the sky, and they have a gigantic explosion. They're pretty cool. However, they're not sold to throw inside of restaurants. These things can hurt people. In fact, Sam Pepper, who's also in trouble, we're going to talk about him after we go through this. He blinded a girl, I believe, allegedly. I'm not sure if she's blind. Some people said she got her vision back. I'm not sure. But the point is he hit her in the head with it, and she got injured. And would he have done that if he wasn't trying to go viral with some fireworks shit? It's a problem. It's a problem. These people are crazy, and I'm not a fan of this stuff. Like, the people can get hurt doing this. So he is in a lot of shit. And regardless, he has a minimum of 3 years he's going to have to serve for doing this shit. Minimum of 3, because from what I've gathered, it seems like this guy doesn't have prior felonies, so he would qualify for like a minimum thing. I don't know a lot about his history criminally. So no one's really said like he's a repeat offender in any of the reporting. He's probably going to get at least 3 years in prison. Unless, of course, he beats the case, which I don't think he's going to do because, well, I mean, they kind of have the guy in 4K. He literally puts his face right into the camera and says we going viral. And so, I mean, you kind of have the motive right there, right? So he's kind of screwed. Here's the local news talking about it. Well,
St. Louis police arresting a man after they say he threw fireworks at multiple people. This happened on the 4th of July. Police say the suspect live streamed himself throwing fireworks onto crowds of people outside of Will House. He's now charged with promoting civil disorder and even armed criminal action.
So it looks like what's really going to hurt him, at least for prison, is the armed criminal action, which carries at least a minimum of 3 years served. I don't know what else he's going to get. There's potentials up here for 7 years for promoting civil disorder. What will likely happen is through a plea bargain. I would say that will probably be dropped, but I am not a law expert, because he's going to for sure take a plea bargain, 100%. He would be stupid to take this to trial. So 3 years for sure, a lot of time to think about how we should act in public and not shoot fireworks at people to go viral. So, we now have Sam Pepper. This guy, I don't know a lot about. I've heard of him before. But this is not cool. This is what can happen playing with fireworks. So, British YouTuber says, never mind. After reportedly causing a young girl to lose her eye, and he's shooting fireworks at people, this is what happens. Now, I'm not going to play the rest, but he ends up hitting that girl in the face, which is disgusting. So now, because of this content, that girl has lost an eye.
One eye has gone.
No.
Yeah, seriously. I'm not joking.
Okay, never mind.
No, I don't
But they were firing at us as well.
Oh, a little kid shooting fireworks at you. Let's make sure to hit her in the head. By the way, somebody apparently yelled headshot when it hit her, so that's cool. Disgusting. And this, I like to call it the Johnny Smalley effect because, I mean, most people know who he is now because there's been so much coverage, but it's really just these nuisance streamers doing this kind of shit. Now, I believe Sam Pepper was booted off of Kick, but I don't think he has been charged legally, like criminally with anything. So it's crazy. Just that's it. If someone lost an eye over your stupid behavior, grown man running around doing this wild shit, cost a little girl her eye. So fucking crazy shit, man. I can't stand this shit. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession, with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.